Alerta, bienvenidos a un nuevo gameplay, al segundo episodio del juego Back to the Future de Telltale Games, la aventura gráfica secuela de las películas de Regreso al Futuro. Recordemos que Doc se ha vuelto a perder en el tiempo, ¿de acuerdo? No sabemos cómo ni por qué. Las pistas nos han llevado a que esta señora, que es la hermana del vicepresidente, digo yo, del vicedirector de la escuela donde estudia Marty, pues puede tener pistas, ¿vale? Puede tener pistas, y estamos aquí en su apartamento, pues ojeando a ver qué nos podemos encontrar. Vamos, aquí de momento bastante simpaticón, ¿no? El juego.
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
Vale.
Marshall Strickland.
My grandfather, gunned down by Mad Dog Tannen over 100 years ago.
That's not how I remember it. Jeez, they all look like they've got sticks up there.
What's that?
Nothing.
Que se te va la boquita, Marty.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
¿Pero por qué tocas el radiador? Marty, ¿por qué has tocado el radiador? No es tu casa, Marty. No es tu casa.
God, the candy looks older than I am.
Oh.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture.
El guiñito. ¿Qué más tenemos por aquí? ¿Qué más tenemos que ver por aquí? ¡Oh, Los zapatos.
Einstein brought me that shoe from the past. But when in the past?
Los zapatos de la señora.
Yeah, that's peculiar. The water still hasn't come to a boil.
En vez de mirar a la televisión, pues la señora está mirando por la ventana con los prismáticos.
Mind if I take a look?
Go ahead, dear.
Madre mía, señora.
Man, these are powerful. I could see Biff going into the video store.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe the filth that boy watches. Yeah, he's nothing but an out-of-control hedonist, just like his father.
If there's a clue to finding Doc out there, I'm not seeing it. I don't even know where to start looking.
Señora tiene que vivir acompañada, porque lo que no puede ser es que esté mirando por la ventana espiando a la gente.
Miss Strickland?
¿No puede ser?
Jack!
¿Pero
Diane!
qué? Otra vez.
I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Dios, es peor que Flanders.
Yes?
¿Cuándo perdió su zapato? Vamos a ver.
Remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Señora, que acabo de venir con el zapato.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Hi, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy in Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Wow. Señora, modernícese. Le estoy diciendo a una señora que ya es mayor en el 86 que se modernice. Vamos a ver con los
What's with all
periódicos.
these newspapers?
This is my personal archive.
Y el gato, señora. Y el gato.
I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out!
Joder, macho.
Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
Wow.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
Ojito que nos vamos a tener que ir a la era de los gángsters, etcétera, ¿eh? De los años 50, 60. Vale, vamos a preguntarle.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square, right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
Definitivamente estamos en el 86. Lo moderno aquí es un videoclub. Madre mía. Qué bonitos eran los videoclubs, ¿eh?
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning
Está
down.
dando la chapa a Martí.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
¿Y cuándo fue el incendio, señora?
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on lower things. Is that?
Tenant! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
Estupendo, señora.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Wow. Es la Greta de su época. A ver. ¿Qué más podemos hacer por aquí? La verdad es que no. Sabemos que fue cuando perdió el zapato, cuando el incendio de un bar clandestino en Hill Valley. A ver si con eso podemos tirar algo.
Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
U! It's spelled with a U! You
Déjalo,
illiterate
Marty.
vandal!
Sal de ahí. Está loca. Muy bien. Realmente poca cosa. Por aquí no podemos...
What are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism.
Bueno, a ver si habrán los periódicos.
I told you not to touch those.
Pero señora. El objetivo es busca pistas sobre el paradero de Doc. Solo tenemos esa pista. Y el gato.
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very particular about who handles her food.
Ok. Vamos a ver si podemos hacer algo más con lo de la
Here's the
tetera.
whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. Alright, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year.
¿Eres Sherlock, Marty? Madre que parió.
Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall, Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development. How don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
¿Cómo nos podemos acercar al año, macho?
Jeez, they all look like they've got sticks up there.
What's that, dear?
Nothing.
That's what you get with these cheap, foreign-made kettles. But trying to find an American one nowadays...
Excuse me, Miss Strickland?
Vamos a intentar hurgar un poco más.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Ay,
Don't let me keep you from your business.
pues yo creo que no. No podemos hacer mucho más, ¿no? Vamos a coger la puerta.
Would you mind if I stepped out for a minute? I just remembered a video I've got to return.
Do you have to go? I get so few visitors these
Pues normal,
days.
señora.
And
Normal.
I'd hate to have to tell my brother, your vice principal in charge of discipline, how rude you were to me. Especially with graduation coming up and all.
Ira. ¿Cómo la ha chantajeado? Pero señora. Ay, pues vamos a investigar un poco más, pero vamos, que yo qué sé, macho. Voy a tocar esto y vamos a intentar darle comer al gato. Yo qué sé,
Here's the
por hacer algo.
whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
Hemos mirado todos los periódicos, no podemos, no sepamos como mínimo el año.
Oh, the candy looks older than I am.
1900. Vente para acá, Marty. Pilla esto.
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
Vale, y vídeo. Beef. Reconstruido en 1932. Pues a lo mejor me he tirado un poco el moquito.
Rebuilt in February
Lo de los años
1932.
60.
The fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you. I told you not to touch those.
Ahora falta una fecha. Vale. Falta una fecha. O sea, tenemos el año 1932. Vamos a darle aquí. La señora
There's the
se ha levantado
whistle.
4 veces a ver
Surely
si
the
estaba la
water's
tetera.
boiling by
Estamos
now.
aquí como media hora y todavía va. Señora está un poco senil. La señora está senil. Hablan por WhatsApp. Estoy ocupado.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl
Sagan.
Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
Dios.
Help! Police!
Pero señora,
I'm being attacked by hooligans!
menos mal que nos hemos ido de este apartamento porque esta señora ya me estaba sacando de quicio. Ay, Dios mío, de Marty. Tiene ropa de todas las épocas, ¿no?
Marty!
Barry.
Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
Esto.
It's a
Estamos en la época
costume.
de Halloween.
Tonight's the big Halloween party.
Halloween party? In May?
Ups.
Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Qué grande.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone.
¿A que vemos al padre de Marty? Me lo estoy oliendo ya.
You ready to go, Einstein?
Einstein, vamos. Qué bien, con el perrito. Sí. Viajemos en el tiempo, Einstein. Espérate, ¿sabemos el día?
I've got to turn on the time circuits first.
Vale, vale.
I've got to turn on the time circuits first. Time circuits on. Flux capacitor, fluxy.
Flaxi.
Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Vamos para allá. Yo quiero ver el viaje en el tiempo, A mí no... A mí no me jodáis. Estupendo. Maravilloso. Ostras. Guardia el baile. Einstein ni se inmuta. Este es el perrete, el mejor perrete. Me encanta eso. Esconderse tras la valla publicitaria es que es un clásico. Un clásico. Venga, dar 2 millas. Ahí al lado. Poquito a poco. Muy bien, muy bien. Me ha gustado mucho el viaje en el tiempo, con la musiquita. Increíble todo. Muy bien, muy bien, muy bien. Además es que tiene todo el espíritu y todas las pautas, ¿no? de la trilogía.
Einstein, where do you go now, boy?
El reloj, la torre. Muy interesante, muy interesante,
Young man, excuse me, young man.
Who?
Estás en...
Me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man in the street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin
Está la
establishment.
señora, está la señora.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
There's gotta be some sort of mistake here. Carl wouldn't do something like that.
It's surprising the lengths a person will go to when it's a clear-cut matter of right and wrong. You've got an honest look about you. You do support the side of righteousness, I trust.
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
No, not really.
That's the spirit. Destroy them with indifference. If we refuse to patronize their establishments and glorify their wicked exploits, they'll soon be exposed for the pathetic wretches they are. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
Sonic Rocket, Harry Callahan, Michael Corleone. Michael Corleone, ¿no?
Michael Corleone.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Corleone. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
I know. I met you back. I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
El estilo visual creo que perjudica un poco a Einstein, ¿eh? Vale, mientras caminas presiona el botón derecho del mouse para que Marty corra. ¡Corre, Marty! Ah, mientras camino. Espérate, a ver, camina y ahí estamos. Guau, es Forrest Gump, ¿eh? Muy bien. ¿Dónde vamos? Vamos a ver el bar quemado, ¿no?
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
Muy bien, muy bien. A ver el objetivo. El objetivo es encuentra a Doc, obviamente. Gracias, Sara.
I wonder who really burned down the speakeasy.
Vale. Not hiring. No estamos contratando a Peña. Ah, la musiquita y todo. Realmente está muy conseguido. Aquí el banco... ¿Qué ha pasado?
Bank of Italy?
¿Dónde vamos? ¿Dónde vamos? A ver. Vamos a llamar aquí, a ver.
Hello?
No solicitors!
Vale. Vamos a la barbería. A ver si saben algo. Bien, 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 bien.
Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like, a hunting lodge?
Oye, Marty, en vez de preguntar, no sé, investiga un poco. Sí, espuma, ¿sabes? Albergue para indigentes. A ver.
I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients.
Vale. Vale, Marty. Tiburón. ¿Cómo que tiburón?
Wow, looks like they used a real shark.
Ostras. No sabía yo la asistencia a esa película, ¿eh? Vale, por aquí ya no se puede, chicos. Vamos a ir por aquí. Los controles son un poco toscos, ¿eh? Ya digo. O por lo menos se pueden utilizar las teclas o qué. A ver. Juego en pausa. Vale, espera. Ah, ya sí se puede correr mejor, la verdad. Einstein, ¿qué pasa? ¿Qué has visto en el árbol? ¿Una ardilla? ¿Una ardilla?
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
No, definitivamente el estilo visual no... al perrete, pues... al pobre Einstein no le hace un favor, justamente. Mira, un señor que sale. Vamos a preguntarle. Pregúntale. Espérate, tira para allá. Bueno, te podrías esmerar un poquito más, Marty, porque no has llegado a tiempo. Deberías entrenar tu body. A ver.
According to the newspaper, Doc's not in the courthouse. He's
Está en
in
la cárcel.
jail.
Ah, pues vale, pues haberlo dicho antes. Es verdad, sí lo ha dicho. Sí lo ha dicho la señora. Vale. La señora Edna. Garpapel. Vale. Pues vamos a visitar la comisaría, que la hemos visto antes, ¿verdad? A ver si tiramos un poco por aquí. Uf, los controles realmente son dignos de pulir. Este es el bar. Oh, este es el bar, el mítico bar, solo que
McFly!
Biff? Kid! Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk? Keep your eyes on the soup, kid. Well?
Well, what?
What are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 plus 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
me gusta mucho porque es que de verdad repite toda la estructura de la trilogía. Que la trilogía ya sabéis que digamos que
Where
todas las
is the jail in
películas
1931 anyway?
se va repitiendo un poco, digamos, lo más importante de la historia de los McFly, por lo menos.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
No es macho. Muy educado. Vamos a preguntarle al camarero. No, camarero, lo que sea. Cocine. Y va todo.
Okay. Hey, never mind.
Una Coca-Cola. Pido Coca-Cola, anda. A ver. Pero no tiene Pepsi.
Maybe I should go to the jail and talk to Doc before I start dialing random people in 1931.
Me acaba de llamar imbécil. Es así, es Marty McFly. Va con su pachorra, míralo cómo anda. Con los brazos ahí, con su pachorra. Vale. Vamos a ir a la cárcel. Y en principio, y poco más por hoy. Creo que llevamos como media horita. Entonces, tampoco vamos a hacer esto muy largo, ¿de acuerdo? No sé cuánto durará realmente el juego, pero tampoco vamos a pasarnos.
Who are you and what do you want?
Can I talk to, Carl Sagan?
Are you his lawyer?
No.
Then scram.
Marty, por favor. Marty, por favor. Un poco de chispa o algo.
Doc!
Marty,
Doc!
what are you doing here?
Doc
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan? Right. But what?
Tus autoridades, volvamos en el tiempo, peleemos, hablemos con los gángsters. ¿Qué haría Marty McFly? Yo creo que hablaría con los gángsters o alertaríamos a las autoridades, ¿eh? Volver en el tiempo, sí, claro, eso es obvio, ¿no? Pero vamos a poner volver en el tiempo, pero es que me parece muy obvio y además está encerrado, ese no es el
Why
plan.
don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Lo que causaría,
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Vale, averiguamos cómo evitar que maten a Doc, cómo rescatarlo de la cárcel y paramos el episodio por hoy. Supongo que podría sacarte de la cárcel. Muy bien, eso es. Hablemos con
Hey,
los
maybe I could talk to the gangsters. Tell them they're about to shoot the wrong guy.
I don't think the criminals of this era are going to be very receptive to a complete stranger telling them that their secret assassination plan is misguided, do you?
se la ha explicado.
Why don't we tell the authorities?
Tell them what? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow? They'd ship us both off to the loony bin. And trust me, you don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous.
Tendremos
Not
que
just to
pelear.
me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me! 1931 me!
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to
joven
build a
Doc.
rocket-powered
Vamos a
drill
ver
to
un
break you
joven
out
Doc.
of jail?
Precisely!
Ostras, qué bueno. ¿Qué pasa con la continuidad del espacio-tiempo? ¿Cómo se supone que voy a hacer que construyas un taladro juguete y dónde puedo encontrar a tu joven Doc? ¿Dónde lo puedo encontrar?
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Bueno, lo dejamos aquí por hoy, por este capítulo. Otras muchísimas ganas. Me ha gustado muchísimo este capítulo, muchísimo más que el primero. Porque ya hemos viajado en el tiempo, estamos en la época de los gángsters en 1932 en Estados Unidos. Esto parece que va a seguir todos los patrones de la trama de las películas, ¿de acuerdo? Paso por paso, casi. Y bueno, está siendo de verdad una delicia y quiero ver ya a ese Doc joven para rescatar al Doc viejo. Quiero ver ya eso. Y ya está, nada más. Si os ha gustado, pues ya sabéis, dejad un bien bonito like, suscribiros al canal para más y nos vemos en el próximo vídeo. Estad alerta.